Good morning, print fan. Just finished up BNI, and I might still use FolderWorks, but I need to get a custom folder made, and I need a couple of thousand of them. And I'm part of a Facebook group for promotional products distributors, and I asked on there if anyone knew someone that may have the folder I need as a stock option. It's a tax folder, so it has specific cutouts to match the tax software template. And one of the people on there said, who's a supplier, not a distributor, said, hey, we make custom folders all the time, but we don't have this as stock. We'd be happy to quote it for you. And I looked them up, and lo and behold, they're in Utah, and I love to support local if I can. And because they're in Utah, I can just zip over there and show them the folder and get a quote. That way I can still keep my sample. I had 2 samples. I mailed one off to FolderWorks, and then I'm going to go get a price from these guys. So hopefully it can be the same price or better, and I can support local. So that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm about 30 minutes from their location from my BNI, which is BNI is 30 minutes from my house. So it's about an hour away. So not super convenient, but I also thought it'd be fun for you guys to be able to possibly get some footage of a manufacturer. They are, from what I gather, trade only, so they do only provide to like Sage, PPAI, Distributor Central type people. And I'll come out with a video here in the future that explains more about that. So I'm on my way there, and we'll check in hopefully when I get there. Print fam, just finished talking to Textured. Wasn't allowed to film while I was in there, but they gave me a tour. They have, I'm not sure what machines these were, but they had a couple of digital black and white printers. They have they call it a digital foil machine. It is similar to like I think it's called fuser foil, where it's got the rolls of foil that fuse to like a layer of black ink, or their machine will put down spot UV and it will adhere to the spot UV. So it's raised foil instead of just flat foil. They have 3 different HP Indigo presses. And then they have a couple of perfect binding machines. They have various cutters, trimmers. They had one machine they called a Smart Cut, which will cut, stack, combine different books. They actually are, from what the guy who gave me the tour thinks, they do all of the print production for one of my biggest wedding announcement competitors. And they have a whole section that's probably like 30 by 30, maybe 40 by 40 feet that's dedicated to that business. So it just goes to show me that I probably do need to look at doing wedding announcements more, because I think, like, price-wise, they're not that great. The one thing that company has that I don't is a great software suite that allows the customer to completely like customize and order their announcement online. That's one thing that they have going for them, but to me they're way overpriced. But people are paying it and it's working for them. So it just shows me that I do need to get more into wedding announcements. They had a screen printing thing. They have a large format section, nothing special or spectacular or particular there. So overall, I might use them for a few odd things. It doesn't seem like they're really geared towards, textured is their Sage PPAI facing business, but they have a retail business as well. Excuse me. And they're more focused on retail. So that's hard for me, because in turn they're a direct competitor, even though they're on a completely different scale than me. It does make it hard. Plus they're an hour away, so it's not super convenient. One thing, they do cardboard stand-ups, which I do a few. They charge $120 for them, and there's a company next to me, one city over, and wholesale pricing is $60. So they may be good for a few things, but not others, and that's why it's good to have a bunch of different partnerships to help you as a business owner know where to go to find the right product. So I'm gonna head home now, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, Print Fam, it's almost 6, so I'm gonna call it a night, at least for right now. I may be out a little bit later. I still have these NCR forms that I need to pad, and then the heat transfer order that I dropped off today, they wanted 20 more, so I just got those cut. So I have a few more things that I still should get done. I also need to measure the hats that my customer dropped off yesterday, so I can send that out to my digitizer. I use a company called Cheap Digitizing, just because I have found that they're the cheapest and fastest, and they don't charge for corrections or fixes or repairs, as well as minimal size adjustments. They'll do those for free. I think I already showed you that I got all the thread. The downside is I showed him the rayon book instead of the polyester book, and the rayon was $2.50 more per spool or per cone, so it ended up costing me about $140 for all the thread, which is no fun, but it's kind of too late. So tomorrow, hopefully so I'll probably come back out just to submit the digitized file. I'll submit that, thread everything tomorrow, hopefully start getting the hats, because he needs them hopefully by this weekend, Monday at the latest, but I'm flying out to PPAI on Monday, so gotta definitely try to get it done this week so I don't have to stress Monday before my flight. So you'll probably end up seeing me, but I don't want to make any promises, so we'll just end the vlog. As far as kind of the work today, I did not bring in my $1,000 goal, but let's see what I did do. So I invoiced $750, so not quite 1,000, but pretty good. And then as far as cash brought in, oh, I thought it was 20 bucks, that's taxes. I brought in $270. So my customer paid for the calendars, they picked those up today, and then I got an order for a couple of business cards. Other than that, I did end up going with Navtor or FolderWorks for those folders for the tax company. Got that all organized. I'm kind of stressing about it because it's like my cost for the folders that I'm gonna get is going to be about $5,000, and I'm going to have to sit on that waiting for orders. I did get an initial order today for 200 of them, which I'm ordering 5,000. So 200 of the 5,000 will be gone. At the same time, they ordered some pens and mints. Those I have to order from separate companies. The pens are from Gold Bond, and then the mints are from Hospitality Mints. So some good stuff today. If I went and made the invoice for this, I'd be over $1,000, but I haven't put it in yet. So we're getting there. This month's starting to be good. I did get a job printed for Bob on the printer, and he has got a really nice repeat screen print order for 1,200 shirts. The profit on it is not that great, but because it's a repeat at this point, the amount of work that has to go into it is very minimal. So the profit for the amount of work is awesome. So those are some things coming down the pipeline. Hopefully, I know some vlogs are production and some are not production. I'm trying my best to be as helpful as possible, but this is kind of the ups and downs of a business. Like, some days I'm just sitting here and other days I'm producing and other days are a mixture. So I'm trying my best to at least have some nugget of wisdom every vlog. So, but I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching the videos. If you have any questions about what I do, why I do it, how I do it, etc., you can leave those down in the comments. Thanks, Cam, for editing the videos. I guess technically I didn't meet my goal, either one of them today, but I'm happy with how the day has gone. So, like I said, thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next time, Print Fam.